Annyeonghaseyo, this is meowmurai. Let's check out Octopath Traveler 2 running on Nintendo Switch 2. Okay, I don't think there's anything necessarily wrong with the English voices, so we'll leave them as they are. Now, both the Octopath Traveler games are on sale on the eShop, so you can save, like, they're basically 60% off. That includes the bundle with the two games. Let's see if there's any other settings here. Yeah, both of these games have a really amazing soundtrack. Let's see, Merchant Particio. Dancer Agnia. Apothecary Casti. Hunter, oh shit. I mean, eventually these people all meet anyways, but essentially who to start with. Thief Throne. Cleric Temenus. Or Scholar Oswald. Let's start with the Scholar. Scholar Oswald. Path Action Day. Scrutinize. Obtain information from townspeople. Talent. Study foe. Gain insight into a foe's weak points at the start of the battle. The name is Oswald V. Wunstein, and you are a scholar. Your tale begins in the snow-swept reaches of the Winterlands. You have been sentenced to life in prison for murdering your wife and daughter, and has since spent 1,879 days locked within a frigid cell. Harvey, the man who took everything from me, shall die by my hand. I swear it. Not even the bitter cold can extinguish the raging fire in your breast, and so you set out to exact your revenge.
The fire in my breast shall never be extinguished.
Simon.
All things in this world have a source. Nothing begets nothing. Follow the chain of cause and effect, and it will lead you to the answer you seek.
For the record, you, Oswald, plead not guilty. Is that correct? The facts are thus. Upon extinguishing the fire, the bodies of your wife and daughter were found in the rubble. They were nearly charred beyond recognition. A gruesome sight. I'm sure you agree. Thus, the court accepts, without objection, immolation as the cause of death. However, there is one last inexplicable detail. Nothing one could reasonably consider the cause of the conflagration was found at the scene. Ergo, the fire ought not to have happened at all. Absent the use of magic, that is. You were a scholar of magic, weren't you, Oswald? Is that a mere coincidence? I think not. Having conducted a thorough investigation of the scene, the court holds the following to be true. You, Oswald, were the only one capable of starting such a fire that night.
In the sacred name of Alephan the Scholar King, the court hands down the following verdict. Oswald V. Van Stein. We find you guilty of the murder of your wife and daughter, for which you are sentenced to life imprisonment on Frigid Isle. Do you have any last words?
Harvey. The man who took everything from me shall die by my hand. I swear it.
Five years later. Vinterlands, Frigid Isle, prison. Okay, yeah. I think all these games are locked at 30, so unfortunately
Solitary island in the far northern reaches of the sea.
we won't see any real benefits from the using the Switch 2 outside of slightly clearer display output and faster loading times.
Blanketed in snow all through the year. The nearest continent is due east. 4 days' journey by sea. Even on the largest vessel. Even then, the fierce blizzards at sea can make a wreck of the mightiest ships. Trips to and from this accursed place are heavily regulated.
Which, again, it's kind of a shame. In the age of Switch 1, it kind of made sense. But in the age of Switch 2, it makes more sense just to leave frame rates unlocked.
300 of us at its peak.
Maybe have them peak at
That's a
120,
year
but
history,
let them run.
have escaped. Or rather, I should say, the deplorable treatment of the prisoners ensures that lives end before sentences do. I have survived for 1,879 days, but neither shall extinguish the fire in my breast.
Vinterlands.
Another frigid day in hell, eh, Professor? You know what this is? It's your little notebook. It never leaves your hands, does it? Oh, don't look at me like that. I'm only borrowing it. You were quite the scholar, weren't you? Yes, this notebook could be worth quite a lot. I'm sure it'd fetch me a tidy pile of cigarettes. You're welcome to take it back, of course, but you'll have to fight me for it.
Let's see. Path, main menu, confirm select, cancel dash. Hold B while moving to dash. At night, Oswald can mug townspeople for their belongings. Press Y near a townsperson. Mug this person? You obtain the following if you successfully mug this person. Oswald's notebook. If you want back so badly, come and get it. Battle Basics 1. Breaking enemies. Exploit your foe's weakness to break down their defenses. Oswald can utilize staves in battle to reveal enemy weak points. Once he can use more weapons, select attack and choose the one you want with the D-pad. Battle Basics 2, Breaking and Boost Mode. Break your foe, then enter Boost Mode to deal a devastating blow. You gain 1 BP per turn, boost point per turn. You can spend up to 3 BP to boost a command to 3 levels of power. If you use Boost Mode, you will not gain any BP on the following turn.
Take it back. I've got no use for your filthy scribblings anyhow. Help! Guards! He's gonna kill me!
Oswald's notebook.
Help! Somebody!
What's all this about?
It's him. He attacked me.
Well, if it isn't Oswald, our magical murderous scholar. How do you like the new toy I gave you, Professor? It's a fine little muzzle, isn't it? Keeps you from speaking those spells you love so much. You're the only one who has the honor of wearing it, I'll have you know. You should be kissing my feet. What's that look for? I know defiance when I see it, and I'll have none of it. I'd love to hear what you sound like. I really would. When you're begging for your life, that is.
Seconds. 13 seconds from the time a prisoner calls for help to the guard's response. At least some valuable information's come of all this. 1 warden and 34 guards for 292 prisoners. Over time, I've learned much about the way the prison and the people within it work. And all of that knowledge shall inform my eventual escape. An escape for which the plan is written in this notebook. Using a cipher, naturally. I've revised said plan numerous times these last 5 years, and polished it to a fine sheen. Only 3 pieces of the puzzle remain. The first, an escape route. For this, I have chosen a passage that leads beneath the prison. This passage is overlooked even by the guards themselves, and it leads directly out of this place. I must conduct a more thorough review of it, and soon. The second, suitable clothing. Once I escape, I'll be exposed to the elements. The cold will claim me in minutes if I'm clad in nothing but these rags. The third and final, an accomplice. To escape on my own would be to rely on my own assumptions. I require the help of another with intimate knowledge of the prison's inner workings. With these 3 pieces in place, my plan shall move that much closer to completion. At which point, only its execution shall remain.
The next morning.
Wake up, human filth! To work with you!
I understand this island was once dotted with mines. Entire mountains were reduced to rubble for ore, and the prison was built atop the wreckage. To this day, there remains phosphor buried in the frigid earth. It's immensely flammable, and sells for a fair bit of coin. So the prisoners are forced to mine it, and the guards line their pockets with the proceeds.
Mine, scum! Keep those hands moving! I said, keep moving! Unless you'd rather freeze to death! What's wrong with you?
Move anymore. Too cold.
Don't you go soft on me, criminal filth. Need I remind you that you were sent here to atone for your misdeeds? So beg whatever god you serve for forgiveness, and dig! You useless little mole! Your life is worthless compared to the precious phosphor you cleave from the earth. And believe you me, we'd burn you instead if you were anywhere near as easy to set alight. Do you understand? Answer me!
Warden, sir, is already dead.
An unfortunately common sight. We are adaptable creatures. Any environment, no matter how horrific, can be made ordinary. Forced labor is followed by a vanishingly small window of free time. It is in this free time that I review the remaining pieces of my plan. They are three. The first, an escape route. The prison is as old as it is massive. There are bound to be gaps and awkward seams. Perhaps I can glean a hint or two from someone with intimate knowledge of the island's history. The second, suitable clothing. One they call the Provisioner sells the clothing I'll need to survive. But first, I need to find them. I'll start by asking any prisoners who might know this Provisioner. The third and final piece, an accomplice. My accomplice cannot be an ordinary prisoner. I must find someone capable of enacting my escape plan. Then all that will remain is the plan's execution.
Use the radar in the bottom right to check the area and find your heading. Continue the story here for the direction sign, side story starting point for the burst. Save point's a feather and hidden item is a bang. Other exits the areas. Press R to turn the radar on and off. I'd rather be out here in the cold than locked up in that cell. They say home is where you make it. But who the hell can make this place a home?
So you're the muzzled scholar I've heard so much about. You look like you need something, same as everyone else who comes to see me. The name's Bale. Most call me the Provisioner. I can secure most anything people ask for. Not for money, given our circumstances. But everyone has something of value on them, if you know what I mean.
So, he won't hand it over for free. Though, if I can find his weakness, I'd better scrutinize some of the other prisoners.
During the day, Oswald can scrutinize to glean new knowledge from townspeople. Press Y near a townsperson. I'm better off not knowing what I've done. Prisoner, age 35. Crimes, fraud, perjury, forgery. Sentence 18 years. Notes, prisoner is delusional and a pathological liar. Okay, not useful. Hey, muzzle mouth. Wipe that smug look off your face. Guard, age 37. A firm believer that justice is served when the prisoners suffer and that they must be guided with a firm and unsparing hand. He greatly admires Warren Davis and hopes to take his place. If I ever make it out of here, I want to open my own bookstore. Age 35. Sentenced 98 years, a relatively mild-mannered prisoner compared to the others. He was unable to read upon incarceration, but learned to do so under the library guard's tutelage.
I don't believe this prisoner knows anything.
Let's see. Prisoner, age 31. Crimes, manufacture and sale of illegal concoctions. Sentenced 43 years. Age 24. Trespassing, theft, murder. Sentenced 64 years. How long is your sentence? I've got 27 years to go. Age 33. Warden Davis dropped his coin purse the other day, and this prisoner watched as Bale picked it up. He doesn't dare tell a soul, though, as Bale knows his weakness.
Here it is. Surely this is the provisioner's weakness. Let's see how he responds.
Ooh, we glean new information. Bale's weakness. I like watching people enjoy their food. Age 35. Crime, mass poisoning, sentence 156 years. Oh, well, no wonder you like people. No wonder you like people watching people enjoy their food. Do filthy murderers like you even have hearts? Age 33, long-serving guard on this island. Physically and verbally assaulting the prisoners is a fact of life for him now. When he first joined, he had high hopes for the prisoner's rehabilitation, but the prison has changed him. Hey, Professor, we got some new thesis papers in. Age 40, timid guard who doubles as the prison librarian. He avoids trouble at all costs and lets the prisoners do as they please. Thus, while official policy states that books are not to be taken out of the library, he generally looks the other way. Ruler of land, conqueror of sea. Maybe I'll read this one next. Age 34. Crimes, theft, illegal commerce. Sentence 22 years. Prisoner sold and sold a rare book belonging to the Order of the Sacred Flame. The book's whereabouts remain unknown.
Finally come to pay, have you? What's that scrap of paper in your hand? What? Where did you get this? Whatever you want, it's yours. Just swear you won't speak a word of this to anyone.
Canned cold weather wear.
My plan proceeds apace. This clothing ought to keep me from freezing to death.
Back to your cells, you animals!
That will have to wait. Back to the hole for now.
Oswald. Oswald. Have you found the answer?
To work, maggots! Move!
After forced labor. Next, I need to find either a suitable escape route or an accomplice. Someone who knows the history of this place should be able to point me in the right direction. Perhaps it's time to put some prisoners under a little scrutiny to find a suitable candidate. The only question is which to procure first.
There are not so many guards watching the cafeteria during this shift. Now is my chance to find an accomplice.
Prisoner to prisoner, what say we help each other out? Age 53, impression flippant, a footlicker who reports misconduct to the prison guards the second he witnesses it, which has made him most unwelcome among the prisoners.
No.
Nope, this one won't do. If you have business with me, you must schedule an appointment through my butler first. Age 34, a prisoner who was once an aristocrat. He seems cultured and intellectual, but is prone to leaps in subject as well as sudden bouts of shouting and unruliness.
No. I cannot tie my fortunes to this prisoner.
Okay, we've talked to him before. What do you want? Age 27, sentenced 30 years, a well-known figure around the prison. He's exceedingly wary, or his exceedingly wary demeanor belies a sense of determination unlike any other.
You there. A word. What are you playing at? Skulking around and sizing up all the prisoners. Ah, right. You can't speak on account of the muzzle. I've been watching you. You know, for the last 5 years. And all that time you've been feigning indifference while you surveil the place, right? The other prisoners, the guards, everyone and everything. Watching for minute differences, like you're making some sort of audit. As far as I'm concerned, only 2 types of prisoners watch silently for 5 years. Hungry beasts and people plotting an escape. That's it. If it's the former, I know someone who can help.
If it's the former, I know someone who can help.
But if it's the latter... So, which one are you, Professor? Shake your head if you're the former, or nod if you're the latter. Listen, you don't want to mess with me. Are you you that desperate not to let me in on your plan? You are planning an escape, aren't you? Huh?
Okay, the latter then.
So, my eyes didn't deceive me after all. You're quite clever, I'll say that. Now, for my formal request. I want in on your plan. I can be of use to you. You'll see. I got lots of valuable information I'll only share with a close confidant. I've collected it over my long years in this place. That's why they call me Emerald the Informant. I know my information's good. You could do far worse, Professor Jailbreak.
Only someone of considerable wit could have figured out my plot from mere observance. Further, he is correct that I have need of his wares. I can certainly use him to my advantage.
I knew you'd see it my way. So, what would you have me do?
This horrid island is 4 days' journey from the nearest shore. Even if our escape proves successful, we'll need a ship capable of making the journey to the mainland. I have set my sights on the vessel carrying the inspectors, who visit the prison on an erratic schedule. Thus, I need to know when it is due to arrive next. The ledger containing that information is fiercely guarded. I stand no chance of laying eyes on it. But all I need to know is the date. For that will be the date we make our escape.
Understood. That won't come easily. Not impossible, though. I'll contact you once I have it. One more thing. Get me the key to this muzzle. Can't make any promises there, seeing as it was made just for you. Let's just pray luck is on our side, eh, confidant?
The plan is in motion. I just need to let the informant do his work.
Oswald. Have you found the answer?
No, Harvey. Though I have a theory. Behold this small flame. Nothing exceptional. Yet if I apply the equation I have here, its intensity is compounded. And in theory, its power is multiplied. However, as long as it remains a flame, its power is limited.
Using equations to amplify magic powers? This is incredible. You're a genius, Oswald. The one true magic. You're one step closer to it, to standing alone atop the summit of magic scholarship. Though, I must warn you not to grow too fond of the idea, for I will surpass you.
Time to work, you worthless sacks of meat! Up and out!
After forced labor, all I do now is a suitable escape route. Someone who knows the history of this place should be able to point me in the right direction. So I'll tell you, there has to be a new person then, because I've talked to everyone.
I must find a prisoner familiar with the underground passage.
I've always wondered how do you eat with that thing on? Age 23. Crimes: treason, seditious conspiracy, sentenced 39 years. Prisoner was found defacing a public building with anti-establishment writings. Claims to be an artist. Hey, Professor, you're looking a little gloomy today. What's the matter? Let's see. Age 44. Crimes: instigating foreign aggression, insurrection, sentenced 409 years. You have no idea just how dangerous I am. Age 43. A high-ranking member of an evil organization bent on world domination through abject fear and demoralization of the populace. Or so he claims. He refuses to speak when asked about the specific nature of his crime.
I don't believe this prisoner knows anything.
I don't know, why is that effect so bright? It actually kind of covers the screen in a bad way.
I was in here long before you, see? Reckon I know more about this prison than the guards themselves.
This one might know something useful. Perhaps I ought to put him under some scrutiny.
A prisoner serving, age 33, a prisoner serving an extremely long sentence who worked on the construction of the underground passage. The hard labor ruined his legs, however, leaving him confined to his cell, doing far simpler labor.
The underground passage, I don't just know it, I helped build it. But don't go asking me details. Best I can say is there ought to be a labor report for it on file in the library.
The library.
The library. Damn, a place for information. I could use a drink. Age 35. Crimes. Forcible incitement of a duel. Murder. Sentence 37 years. The person's violent tendencies are exacerbated by the consumption of alcohol. Well, thankfully there's no alcohol here. Yeah, it's a shame this game can't run at 60 frames, but I don't think it runs at 60 frames on any platform. You know, it's just kind of built into the engine. It's very intentional how it runs. Oh. Hi, baby. Labor report.
This must be the labor report that prisoner spoke of. Whoever wrote it spared no detail in recording the construction of the passage. And they were a prisoner as well. Must be why no one gave it so much as a second glance. Aha. There's an entry to the passage right by the guard station. All is proceeding as planned. I've studied the tunnel's construction, and I am certain it is suitable for my escape.
Back to yourselves, now!
Seems I'm out of time. Back to the hole, then.
Oswald, have you found the answer?
I've reached a dead end. There's just one last piece missing. I've explored every possible avenue, but it's nowhere to be found. What could possibly be powerful enough to serve as the source of the one true magic?
You've done enough, Oswald. Well done, truly. Now, allow me, the great Harvey, to provide the final piece for you.
Harvey.
Confidant. It took a while, but the goods came in.
What's this? I don't recall giving you permission to speak to one another.
You misunderstand, Warden. This isn't what it...
It's your lucky day, scum! Speak another word, and I will bury you in the very pit in which you toil! Do I make myself clear?
last I'll ever feel of that club, right? I'll see you at the storehouse behind the mess hall.
Time to meet with Emerald. Is there anything here? I don't think there is. Yeah. These little introductory pieces are pretty straightforward. I mean, they kind of have to be, since you never know who's going to start what segment when.
Good to see you, Confidant. It sure wasn't easy, but I nicked it. The inspection ledger. Better still, the inspectors are due to arrive tomorrow. All we need to do is follow your plan to the letter. We're nearly free.
Tomorrow. At last, the time has come.
The next day.
Can't believe they made it.
Aye, the gods are in a foul mood yet again. Sure to be another horrible day in hell.
The inspectors should be arriving soon. Prison patrols will be short-handed while they ready a welcome party for the ship. That leaves a small window in which to begin executing our plan. It's time. First, we need to make our way to the underground passage.
Emerald, join the party. You never know when danger might strike. Be sure to save often.
The entrance to the underground passage should be just about here.
Excellent work, Confidant. Onward. But first, I have a little something for you. The key to that muzzle of yours. I'm locked up now, sure. But I was quite the thief outside these walls. Now I finally get to hear your voice. Huh? Well, aren't you gonna say anything?
It's cold.
Now I see why they needed to muzzle you. You're quite the talker.
There's no time. Keep moving. Oh, and, thanks for the key.
You're real warm and fuzzy, aren't you? Save the thanks for when we make our escape. Off we go, confidant.
Danger level 2. Healing grape.
Wait a minute.
Study foe. At the start of battle, Oswald can deduce one weak point for each foe. He can reveal another weakness with every encounter. Studying a foe for the second time will reveal 2 weak points at once.
All according to plan.
Do I have
Now then. You're broken.
Good one, Professor.
I need a plan. I'm done. Now then. All according to plan.
Good one, Professor.
You're finished. Study harder.
Sparring plum.
Wait a minute.
I need a plan. Very effective.
Do I have to?
Now then. Fire. Burn. Broken.
Good one, Professor.
Now I need a plan. Fire. Burn. You're finished. I've gained valuable insight.
Olive of life. Cloth hood. Assuming I don't have any equipment.
Let the experiment begin. Now then. Fire. Burn. All according to plan.
Do I have to?
Use this.
Thanks, Professor. Do I have to?
Thinking time. Fire. Burn. Calculations complete. And done.
Do I have to?
Thinking time. This one's for me. Thinking time. Fire. Burn.
Do I have to? That's that.
Oh, jeez.
Fire. Burn. Study harder.
How much do I have? 2,500? Wait, I'll probably need a lot of these. Okay, looks like you can only use that in battle, I'm guessing. Oh, okay, we can only use items in battle. Ancient necklace. I'm assuming I'm going to abandon Emerald. There's probably no point in equipping him.
Out of my way.
Do I have to? Come at me!
I need a plan. Fire. Burn. Poor aim. Now then. Fire. Burn. All according to plan. thinking time.
This should hold you.
That's a hope. Fire. Burn. I've gained valuable insight.
No! The ladder's been destroyed. Damn! We were so close.
The cuts look fresh. This was done recently. I fear I've underestimated our opponent.
That you did. At long last, the scholar speaks. Hello, Oswald. I commend you for making it this far. You even managed to remove the muzzle. But your choice of ally was your downfall. We've been watching Emerald for some time now. I suspected you two would work together.
I'm sorry, Confidant. I should have known.
Save your breath. The fault is mine. And I will correct it.
Oh, you're not the first, you know. I've seen countless like you. So many have tried, and every last one died a tragic death. And so it would be my honor to put you back in your place.
Out of my way. Now then. Pierce them, wings of frost.
Do I have to?
I need a plan. Pierce them, wings of frost.
Good one, Professor. Oh, don't mind me.
I need a plan. And done.
Stay on your feet, Professor. Here, Professor.
Thank you.
Missed me.
Now then. Pierce them, wings of frost.
Here, Professor. You got me. Happy?
Status effect icons. The following icons will display if a character's status has changed. The digit beside the icon shows the number of turns the effect lasts. If it is preceded by a X symbol, indicates the number of times the effect will activate. What does he do by... what does he have? Slowness?
That's that.
Fire. Burn. Very effective. This wasn't in my calculations.
Now, wait. Oh my.
Now then. Pierce them, wings of frost. Thinking time. This one's for me.
Do I have to? And that's that.
Now then. Pierce them, wings of frost. This one's for me.
Do I have to? Yes! And that's that. You got me. Happy?
Thinking time. Pierce them, wings of frost.
Here, Professor.
Thank you.
Now, wait. Oh my.
Pierce them, wings of frost.
You got me. Happy? All right, you princess.
Thinking time.
Calculations complete.
Fire. Burn. This one's for me.
I'll put you in your place.
This one's for me.
Oh, don't mind me.
I need a plan. Fire. Burn. Thinking time.
Oh, don't mind me.
Now then. Use this.
Thanks, Professor. That's that.
I need a plan.
Feel my wrath!
Fire. Burn.
Good one, Professor. Here, Professor.
Thank you. Thinking time.
How could trash like you give me so much trouble? I see now that no punishment is too great for you.
I underestimated him. He's a better fighter than I expected. That won't be a problem, though. Based on my calculations, we'll still make it.
What are you chattering on about? Now cut out your tongue!
Once the latent power gauge is full, characters can use unique commands in battle. The gauge fills when a character takes damage or breaks an enemy.
Now then. Fire. Burn.
Oh, don't mind me.
All right, you wretches.
Here, Professor.
The tide is turning.
Once the gauge is full, you can unleash Oswald's latent power. You can focus spells that usually affect all targets onto a single one, but with greater potency.
Thinking time. In pursuit of knowledge. Fire. Burn.
I'll put you in your place.
I need a plan. Use this.
Thanks, Professor. Here, Professor.
The tide is turning. Thinking time. Fire. Burn.
Oh, don't mind me. You got me. Happy?
This wasn't in my calculations.
Do I have to? That's that.
Well done. This one's for me. Now then. I will
set things right. Fire. Burn.
Do I have to? You got me. Happy?
Thinking time.
In pursuit of knowledge. Fire. Burn.
I need a plan.
How many hit points does this guy have? Annoying.
Pierce them. Wings of frost.
All right, you wretches.
Now then. This one's for me.
Do I have to? All mine.
This wasn't in my calculations.
I'll put you in your place.
That's that.
Thinking time.
Let me show you what in pursuit of. I will set things right.
Pierce them. Wings of frost.
Good one, Professor. That's that.
Well done. I've gained valuable insight.
You filth. Don't think you can escape this place.
Confidant? Looks like there's more rats where these came from.
A crack. This could be our way out. We have to keep moving.
Where exactly? This is the end of the road.
No. I have the answer.
Flames. Reduce this wall to ash.
Whoa. Yeah, I think that'll do, Confidant.
We have to go. Now. The hardest part is still ahead.
At the edge of the world sits Oswald, a man fueled by the fires of vengeance. After 5 years of toiling in captivity, he has at last made his escape. Now an angry sea sits between him and true freedom. One last trial on his journey to the mainland. The once imprisoned scholar's hardships have only just begun. Oswald the Scholar, Chapter 1, end. Then I'm assuming it makes a switch to somebody else.
Oswald. Have you found the answer?
answers today either. And the sun hangs low. Rita and Elaine are likely preparing dinner. I should be getting back.
Helena! Helena! No!
Harvey? Long have I toiled in your shadow. But now, I've taken all that once was yours. And in due course, I shall complete the one true magic.
There he is! It's Oswald! Harvey, you bastard!
This, Oswald, is my answer.
Ever since that day, a fire is burned within my breast. Harvey, you took everything from me.
Professor. Hey, Professor Oswald. Come on, give me a sign. Are you alive in there?
I'm fine.
You gotta stay alert. I'm counting on you.
There's light up ahead. Let's go. Out of my way.
Do I have to?
I need a plan. Fire. Burn. Fire. Burn.
Good one, Professor. This is the informant's turf. We've done it! We've escaped that godforsaken prison!
Don't celebrate yet. They know we've escaped.
Then what do you propose we do next, Professor? And I'd like an answer before we freeze to death.
The last part will be the hardest. escaping the island. The inspector's vessel should be docked at the pier, and yet... the warden likely told them about her escape. Let's see what we can learn about the situation. Come, we make for the ship.
Oh, okay. I guess this first chapter for him lasts longer than I thought it would. With that being the case, why don't we stop it there? This is meowmurai. You've been watching OCTOPATH TRAVELER 2 running on Nintendo Switch 2. Yeah, that doesn't really seem to be any benefit, again, other than some slightly cleaner visuals, mainly because the output's cleaner on the Switch 2, and some quicker loading times, although the loading times are, have been pretty fast on the Switch 1. I'd say that the good thing is that these titles are on sale right now, so they're 60% off of both titles. They're both well worth playing and worth owning. It's just a shame that they're limited to 30 frames, but again, I don't think any of the titles animate at more than 30 frames. I think when I bought this on the PC, I was surprised to see that the animation didn't move any faster. Even though the screen refresh was faster, it was like the animation was still kind of locked at 30. But that being said, it doesn't really need to move any faster. That's more of a nice to have than anything else. So definitely check it out. We'll be playing it over the course of the next couple months too. I'm real curious to see how the story works out, just for myself as well. But yeah, check it out. Again, no real benefits for Switch 2, but still a game worth playing. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.